In 2010, the UK government changed the tax on commercial property. Before the change took effect, I built a simple forecast model using real commercial real estate data, and the prediction ended up matching almost exactly what happened in the real world. In the autumn budget, the government announced something very similar again. Let me show you how this works. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how we use a very specific methodology to help us make forecasts in the commercial real estate world when, for example, governments make policy decisions. The UK government said that they were going to have a suspension of business rates. This is what we call the commercial property tax, where proprietors of office spaces, retail, hospitality, industrial warehouses didn't have to pay this tax. So here we are with our real world example. So I'm going to take the City of London and Zurich rent prices between 2001 and 2016. Here we are. That's very good. Okay, so this is our policy line here. So this is when the implementation of the policy, so the business rates suspension. And we can see thereafter, London has a slight uptick, and we'll measure this properly, and Zurich is the converse. What we're going to do is take the data from this data. I've got it here. So just going to take this quickly and put it into Stata. There we go. There's our variables. And now we are going to measure this. And now we're going to regress the outcome, post outcome. Here we go. And this is our results. Now, what does this mean? What does matter, however, is this post policy, this 10.18. And this says that London City price level increased due to the policy. So this is the causal effect of that policy. So prices rose by 10.18 on average, more than they would have done without the policy. So I'm now going to complement our difference in difference analysis with econometric forecasting. And what I'm trying to do here is to forecast the office rents from 2010 onwards. So here we go. So let me just go in very quick and grab the data. So what we have here, so we have our data providers, GDP data, office-based employment data, retail spending data, that type of thing. I'm now going to import this into a system called eViews in the log of GDP. And this gives us our model. Right, so what I'm going to do now is put in this model. So each one of these coefficients corresponds to a value that we're trying to help us ascertain our office rent. 2010 divided by 2009. And that is our new growth rate. So our new rental price, I should say. And so here we have it. I'm going to just copy that across 2010 to 2014, and also going to copy the growth rates across. So we can see that rental growth prices from 2009 to 2010 after the policy has increased 23.1%. It's quite a jump, actually. So what I'm going to do is actually just compare these growth rates to what actually happened in the real world. So this is our pretend world. This is where we're going back as we were in 2010. We've done our rental, our new forecast, and we go back and compare it to what actually happened in the real world. And let's just see how that turns out. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. So here we go. That's the 2010 to 14. Just do a quick graph. And we can see, let's have a look. How's it turned out? Oh, wow. It's actually come out very similar. That didn't really expect that. Well, that's actually, that's our new forecast. So that was 23 up. So that's come out quite nicely. So, well, there we have it. In the budget, the government increased the tax burden on industrial warehouses, and the mechanism is almost identical to 2010. A policy change, a cost shock, behavioral changes, and eventually asset repricing. Most investors never see these links, but they do matter. Here's what this kind of shift means for you. REIT sensitivity changes, cap rates adjust, valuations move, tenants change strategy, yields reshuffle, transaction cost changes, and more. And certain subsectors strengthens whilst others weaken. These changes don't just show up in the news, but they do move your portfolio. This is why I started Edgewise CRE, to give everyday investors the same clarity that institutional investors take for granted. Simple explanations, real data, real insights, without the complexity of the jargon. If someone had showed me this years ago, I would have subscribed immediately. If you'd like to access these breakdowns through my videos, explained in plain English, not jargon, use the code FOUNDER2025 to become a member for the price of your early morning coffee. Head over to the homepage now. And thank you for watching.